Nearly. Hope everyone's good. Sorry, I'm just awaiting something to load. Should work. Get rid of that as well. There we go, we're good. Qualifying, NSUs, Hockenheim. The best way. That music seems very loud compared to the game volume, doesn't it? Like really loud, so let's sort that out. That better? It's basically the same for me as it is for you guys, so I have to be able to hear it. There we go. Oh, right. Yield to the car behind. Alright, go on, go through. Let's see what we can do in these bad boys. Absolute machines, these things. They're just so much fun. Can't like deny the fact that these are just hilarious to drive. We're on the short layer, okay. Wasn't expecting that. That's alright, we did this one the other day on iRacing, so we at least vaguely know where it goes. Not a bad little layout for these cars actually. Get the lift off oversteer kicked in. And away we go. It don't take much driving, but when you've got a few people around the same pace, they're great fun to properly get racing in. I was actually racing these at Suzuka a little while ago with a friend of mine that's in the Raceroom esports series, and we were literally like nose to tail for like the 7 laps we did at Suzuka or something, which takes quite a while in these. So we're off on a time lap. They're quite fun. If you lift off, you get the back out. It doesn't seem to do it under power, it seems to do it on lift off, which is kind of a weird one, but you can also do that, which is lock them up quite easily. I didn't realise these were actually real cars, but apparently they were. My friend pointed out one for sale the other day, and they're massively expensive. I haven't got my chat open, it's disappeared. That's annoying. We'll get that up in a second. Oh. If anyone is out there watching and I haven't replied to chat message, hold on and I will be with you. We'll get a lap in. I thought I docked it in my OBS window, but that one I don't think is actually live, so. E7. Let's put it back in the garage. There we go. Let's test it quickly. Yeah, okay, that one doesn't work. Come on, what are we doing? Okay, it's working now. P8. A few seconds off the leader, a few seconds off last, so kind of there or thereabouts, aren't we? Race time. What gamer muscle in here? Where you get punted. Well, probably I'm normally the one that crashed into the famous people, as it were. Let's go. Good luck, guys. Good luck. Not tried this playlist before from Stream Beats? Yeah, Stream Beats. Let's see how this one is. Gotta run your GPU, like GPU's just pegged at 99%. You know you need an upgrade. CPU's at 60. So I'm trying to get a GPU upgrade at the moment. Here we go then. It's lights out and away we go. That was a rapid start there. I've done badly. Clutch is stuck on. There we go. Oh no. It's all gone wrong there. Why was the clutch stuck on? Need to clean out the pots on my pedals by the look of it. Right, let's get stuck into this race. Let's do it. Someone right out in the wall there. Get the lunge. Gap was there, we're going to take it. Ooh. Not my best line through there. Don't know if we actually have to do the throttle blipping in this car. Right, let's see if we can get another one. Oh, going over really close. It's gonna be about 8 miles wide by the time of me. Right, another one done. It's a bit closer than I would have liked to ending my life. Whew. Right, we got a bit of a gap to make up on the next car now. Let's see if we can get him. The fight might make it a bit easier for me. Doesn't seem to be though, they seem to be going just as fast as I am. Which is no good, is it? It's no good. Come on then. Got on the power too early. Had to keep getting off the power, which is not good. A little bit faster. A little bit faster. What we want. That was shit though. Actually lost time on them there by quite a considerable amount. Gotta drive the balls off it a bit more. Start getting away from the car behind me and stop getting back this gap in front. Getting on the power too early. So I have to lift off and then like get back into it. So get around there, that's good. I think for a ranked environment like this is probably the most pick up and play sim you can get. Because you can, if you know the track vaguely, you can just jump in and you know you're not really going to ruin anything for anyone, or unless you're a complete novice, then that's just practice. But if you're a vaguely competent sim racer, then you can jump into this. Guy behind's catching me, which is not what I want at all. Especially I can barely see the mirrors in this car. Oh, right, let's go. It's almost within touching distance, so we've got 7 minutes. Yeah, we can get him in that time, we can get him in that time. Come on, turn. That was better, that was better. Guy behind's not giving up either. It's keeping that sort of second gap there. It's a problem, everyone's so evenly matched, so. Wasn't my best attempt at that corner. There we go. We're still pretty much on time for our same lap time. We gained a little bit more, just a little bit. Ah, someone's in the gravel. It's gonna hurt them. No fucks given about that rejoin though, was there? Man. There we go. Definitely getting within striking distance now. Mr. Tardon. Guy behind me is not going to be that easy to shake either, I don't think. Just snatch a wheel in the braking zone. But we're back on him, we're back on him. Come on. Grip up, grip up. Got something. We're gonna maybe catch him, I don't know. Oh, we're definitely out there. That's gone well. That's played right into our hands. we nearly lost it into him though. One thing Raceroom does really well, it really does broadcast your oversteer. Which, what's going on? Why are you so slow all of a sudden? You just decided to stop driving properly. Got a car right up our chuff now. In fact, he's alongside us. Do you not feel... Oh, come on, you got me a slow down for that. How long can I go before I have to give it back? Or give the slow down? I refuse to believe he didn't know I was on that side. Well, the next car's 25 seconds back, so... Oh, we got left to this race 2 minutes, one more lap really, maybe two. Come on. I think we're alright. I think we get that one. He might get slipstream, but I don't know how much of it there is. Don't know if the straights are long enough for it to really kick in. Hazard on track. Green flag, okay. I'm just gonna drift that around the outside there, that's fine. I'm not giving you that place. I didn't actually intend to run that wide, but... You might get one more lap if the leaders get over the line, which they probably will. Yeah, radar, I know. Yeah, I mean, that won't do us any favours for our rating. We were getting so close to 1.7, like 1.7k, and now we're down to like 1.6 again. Be bad races. It's all good though, it's all good. This will be last lap. And then we're going to catch this guy. Unless he does something stupid, which is always possible. I know what we should race next. I think it was F4 at Imola looked quite interesting. Well, we probably would have done a bit better if we hadn't had random clutch pedal issues at the start of the race. We're like 60% or 50% clutch engaged, so that didn't help. Well, P8, we'll take that for a first race out. We definitely could have done better, but that's okay. For God's sake. But start again then, shall we? I think we may well have just streamed an entire race privately. You know, that's how we do things. But that's alright. We can live with that. Long Porsche race? No, not a chance. Transact Indy in the Cupra. Hopefully we'll get a few more people in it. Whoa, loads to choose from. Got that one, don't really matter, does it? Here we go, here we go. Let's actually obey the speed limit, shall we? Well, this is a bit different to the NSU. As in, you've actually got a brake. Oh, it's very different to the NSU. Whew, there we go then. Quick lap to get myself customised to the touring car. And then get on it. I have to turn the graphics settings down. Grip. There you go. No. 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 Next lap won't count as well. That's so frustrating. That's the most annoying thing about this game. It's like I've already compromised my next lap by going slow through the last corner. Definitely feels a bit juddery my end. Does it look alright your end? I don't know. Might settle down in a minute. Can't adjust the graphics settings from in the game, I don't think, so I have to go out and then back in. I haven't noticed it run this slowly though. We have been having some issues with the PC though, so could be a number of things. This track's so much fun to drive, but I don't think it really leads itself to overtaking and such. You've got to be so aggressive with overtakes on this for it to like work, be good for you. Coming too narrow there. Poor first sector. Just cruise power. What's faster until we miss the gear change? Oh, that's alright. I can live with that. That's what it'd be like in the race. We're getting all racy over the practice session. Oh. Right, qualifying. This could be messy. Oh, individual qualifying. That works for me. We're getting just about to that time of day when Raceroom dies off in Europe. But it's a Friday, so you never know. You might get a few more on. Got purple sector 1, that's a bonus. Oh no, it's only a green. We're obviously starting later than someone that's quick. Purple sector 2. Green sector 2. I think we can all know what's going to happen to that purple sector 3 as well, can't we? wasn't good. Around the corner. Six tenths off, that's quite bad. Might be able to claw some of it back at some point. Really? That was slower? Imagine that felt horrible. Come on. There we go, that's when you get power on. If I can just hook it all up for one lap, we might be alright. I was watching my friend do a lap the other week. This is a guy that's in the Cupra esports series, and he like adjusts his brake bias for every corner. So depending on what corner he goes into, he flicks the brake bias into the set he needs it to be in. Like, I couldn't do that. Ah, you bastards. I haven't got the ability to remember to do it, or remember to switch it back, or do it fast enough. Like, I can feel what brake bias I like on a car overall for a lap, but not like... Qualifying goes on so long that well, not so long, but this lap's so short. You can go for age. You can do many, many laps. You think at some point I'll be able to get one of them right, but it doesn't seem that way. Personal best middle sector there, but oh, we need to find some time here. Thinned out, power out. Yeah, fair. Top 3 battle could be quite interesting here. Got no idea if this is a fixed setup race or not. Like, could I have taken fuel out? I don't know. Should I have taken fuel out? Probably. Can I seem to find any time? No. I'm normally quite good at this track as well. Like, being that far off the car in front is depressing for me. Can't work out what line I've done around there to go faster than what I've been doing, but that's a bit better. That's got to have lost most of it, surely. Yeah, it did. It did. Not gonna go for any more. Not gonna go for any more. Doesn't seem like a brilliant idea. But anyway, hopefully everyone's good, having a good time, having fun, enjoying your Friday evenings. I'm sure I need to stop that. That's annoying the hell out of me. It's getting hot in here. I wonder if the PC are crashing. Get bugs in if I do this. Crack it a bit. And after this race, I'll take a 2-minute break to, you know, get going again. Right, race time. 2-minute break to cool the room down is what I wanted to say. What's that button do? Let's not do that. That looks like something that I'm gonna break. Touring car's fitted with launch controls, so all we gotta do is let go of the button when the lights go out. And I was slow. See if these guys can race themselves into oblivion. And we can pick up the pieces. That was a bit of a lunge. Fair enough though. It is literally the only way you can overtake on this track is by forcing the overtake. He didn't care, he was coming back. And I've been up the inside here before, and I've been around the outside here before, so... Either option was a possibility there. In the end, it didn't work out, but... Got the run there. There's gonna be no room left. No room left at all. Come on, Wilkins, we want that P3. You were too cautious into the hairpin on the first lap and it's cost you. There's no appreciation for where my car is, I don't think. That's alright, we've got the old switcheroo back on him. Or cut back, whatever they call it. The old switcheroo is what they should call it. become the army of moths and bugs, mosquitoes, can eat me alive. As long as seagull don't come in, I don't really care. Oh, oh no. Oh, fuck off, slowdowns. Don't like slowdowns. They're well annoying. Especially for like the tiniest little bit of track limit beast. So it wasn't like I was cutting half a corner, was it? I'm not sure how we managed to lose control there after the amount of laps we've done and not lost control. It's ridiculous. Now we gotta get past this guy again. We didn't get the run that time. We're up very wide. Very, very wide. Ooh, baby, don't go away. I need to catch you. Baby, come back. Baby, come back. We get called up on the NTA if I was only good at singing. I need to get into a proper touring car league. That's what needs to happen. Zach doesn't do. I bet he does one. And ACR, they seem like the sort of guys that would do a Raceroom league. Right, P3 with 8 minutes to go. I don't seem to really be catching the guy in front. We also seem to be driving like a moron, so. Kind of in no man's land here. Yeah, that's fair. Singing sim racer, yeah, a little bit, mate. I don't mean to, it just kind of comes out. The problem is I don't know the words to many songs, so I either make them up or just sing the same 3 or 4 words over and over again. Which is quite frustrating. No. Yeah, I keep doing that. I don't know what's happened to my driving, but it's completely gone wrong. But we qualified P3 and we're in P3, so it's not like it's gone particularly awful. It's just not the best. How are you anyway, David? Are you okay? We don't seem to be catching this guy. We don't really seem to be getting away either, so it's kind of a Mexican standoff. If that's the right use of that phrase, I think it is. Where neither party wants to give way, I presume, isn't it? Something like that. Smoke there, he obviously had a slide, but it hasn't slowed him down. I can't seem to get any pace in the car today. Such good cars though. All the touring cars in this game are fantastic. That's a long one, David. I'm going to have to read that in a second. We'll break it down. Do you know what? When I got it about November time, I think, last year. And I was I sort of played it and was like, oh, it's good, but... And I like the content, I like the touring cars, I like the DTM and stuff, and I was like, it's good, but nah. And then when I really I got the force feedback set how I like it, and I started doing the rank stuff and realised just how good like the online contact model is. You can really race each other hard. I was like, no, this is good. I like this. I definitely need to turn my graphics settings down a little bit because I'm getting stuttery frames. Which is a bit weird because I don't normally get that. I'm really looking forward to the force feedback update because if it's, to me, I think it's really good already. So I think it could be excellent when they've got a new force feedback system. Hopefully they don't ruin it. If it can just grow a bit more of a player base, viable alternative to iRacing for the online ranked, definitely. And with some content that iRacing don't have as well. It's like my third slowdown penalty in that bloody corner. You're running too wide at the exit, or... It's probably why I'm nowhere near the car in front. don't mind me asking, David, what do you race if you're ACC, AC, AMS2, R Factor? There's a lot of them, isn't there? R Factor, Formula 1, Forza, Gran Turismo. Jesus! He wasn't watching. Somehow I've ended up in first though. ACC is very good. I've struggled with the force feedback on ACC. AC is very good for like if you've got a group of like friends that play and you just want to do anything. Like you want to do buses versus lawnmowers around the Nordschleife, and you can do that. And like the mods have made it look up to date and beautiful. It's impressive what the modding community has managed to do with that game. I brought my GPU temperature and my CPU temperature down 10 degrees by opening the door to my shed. I've also brought the bug population up 50%. Yeah, I like doing that since I was just going for almost a drive. AC is where I'm for that. Just fire up AC and go, where do I fancy driving? And if I haven't got it, I can download it in like 2 minutes. I win! I'm gonna shut this door again before we get full of bugs. Just a 10 bugs in. That's not too bad. Oh. Where's Mitmas? I was supposed to be doing a end of league race in AC. In ACC tonight for the GT4 league I was doing, but my kids didn't fall asleep in time, so I think that's one of my first. I think that might be my first win in touring cars. I mean, admittedly, the two behind me completely wiped each other out, so it was a gifted win. But we will take that because we are not greedy or not stupid. I want to check on my ranking. I haven't looked at it in a while. But yeah, my kids didn't fall asleep in time, so by the time I got on the computer, they were like halfway through the race. So it's well worth just coming on Raceroom for a few hours, really. Oh, reputation's dropping. Rating's still lower than what it was. There's my peak. Look at that. 16666. All the number of the devil after me. I was trying to get to 17. 17 would have been nice, I think. Reputation's high enough. Often, like these dips where get randomly disconnected from a lobby or something. Right. What else looks fun? Imola or DTM Arkenheim? Ooh! I do like Imola. I'm not a massive fan of the F4 car. I do like Hockenheim. I'm not brilliant in the DTMs. Well, we can see if there's anything weird going on. That's a ridiculous combination, and I love it. NSU at the Nordschleife. Oh, even is the time. I won't be on late tonight, I don't think, but have I got a clock on here? No, don't have a clock on here. Yeah. Been interesting. Right, Imola or Hockenheim? Close the eyes and push the button. Hockenheim it is. It really helped because I was just moving the mouse up and down, but 2013? Do they look any different? Not really. What one looks the coolest? That one. With Pascal Verlaine. These can be a little bit slippery on the rear end, these things. But DTMs are monster cars. The 2020 ones. It's basically a prototype with an Audi badge on the front, but like shaped like a saloon, but not a saloon anyway. And then obviously they're GT3s this year, so it's a bit different, but all good, all good. We're gonna need the practice, that's for sure. How's the car's vision looking? Feels alright, feels alright. What do you reckon then? Launch control. These ones don't, these are too old. But they do have DRS. I think I might need to turn the force feedback up. Didn't change my graphics settings either, did I? Although we seem to be running fine for FPS now. So yeah, these are just TTO. The newer ones, the 2020 ones, have push to pass and DRS. Yeah, we might have braked a bit too late there. This is what practice is for, though, isn't it? Too early there. Again, it's fun jumping between the different makes of cars and different like series, but it can get a bit overwhelming on remembering how to drive them all. And you're like, how does this one handle? How does this one handle? Especially when you're doing similar tracks, like I did Hockenheim a minute ago in the NSU, which is a tiny little car that doesn't spin or doesn't redo anything. And then to come at it again in a massively powered DTM car that likes to spin makes it a bit different. Oh, let's get that open. I did notice one cool thing the other day is I was in a thing and the DTMs couldn't open their DRS when there was a yellow flag. Which I thought was quite a neat little rule. Like, that it's actually in the sim was quite a good rule. Not that I'd imagine it was a pretty standard rule in the actual real world, but well, you won't be seeing any purple sectors on this one, that's for sure. Because there's some very good drivers in these. And looking at the ratings of some of these people, we've probably got them in here. Pass it round, go again. Hour. Keep forgetting I've got the DRS as well. If you are liking the stream and you're out there, please feel free to give it the thumbs up or subscribe or thumbs down if you don't like what we're doing. Trying to get to 100 subscribers sort of in the next few months would be nice. Admittedly, I don't put anywhere near enough content out to do that, but let me know if you don't want to see live streams on the channel, because it's quite new. I did do a few in the early days, and then I did the live streaming on Twitch and the video content on YouTube, but I thought I'd try and combine the two back up again, because I don't know, I don't really know, to be honest. YouTube's a platform I spend more time on, I think, so I like it. There's a good community out on Twitch, but I probably don't play the same game enough to get a regular community. I jump between all the sims, and there's a lot of people that are quite hardcore on one. So easy to spin it there. Oh my, 4.6 seconds off the fastest guy. That's not good, is it? Is there a difference between top chat and live chat? Am I missing things, or am I just, is it the same? Yeah, it doesn't make any difference. That's good to know. Yeah, it looks the same. Like I say, fairly new to YouTube streaming, especially doing it through like OBS rather than Streamlabs, which kind of integrates everything for you, whereas OBS will once you've told it to do it. And I'm never 100% sure if I've done it right, so. Oopsie. That's where these cars get you. They'll get away from you so quickly. Like, hard to know. You won't really realise it, but they do like to spin the back round every now and then. I don't think there's much we can do the setup. I mean, we could probably change everything, but really lock up easier now. Tire temperatures seem okay. Don't know quite what we're supposed to do with them yet. I have not done setup on Raceroom. Like, it's something I have never really looked at, so still working on that one. I've always found the defaults drive quite well, so if the setup does make a big difference, then I'd be really pleasantly surprised by how the cars drive, I think. Right, break there. Get off the pressure a bit. Get around. Get off the curb. Curbs are bad. Drugs are bad, okay. Qualifying time, yeah. Don't know if we get DRS in qualifying or not. Fake lilt. Oh, button's down here. No separate qualifying today then. I always think we can handle it in a DTM. One thing I wish Raceroom had was custom liveries or liveries, however you say it. I think that would be pretty cool. It's one thing that iRacing excels at because of trading paints, which is obviously built by enthusiasts for iRacing, but like with that third-party app, and you can just have any color scheme you want on like any car with this huge community pool to draw from. Like, it just gives the grids a bit more individuality, I suppose. You see some pink, you see some awful ones, you see some incredible ones as well. Like, a lot of people put a lot of time into getting their paints right. I know it's something to do with the licensing of the cars, that they run the correct paints from the correct season. But it would be a nice little touch. Got to neaten them borders up around the webcam, haven't I? They're not touching it at all. Made the steering a bit heavier. There we go. One thing you will notice that the grid size is definitely reduced around this time of night in Europe, and it's not really got a big American following. Mate, this is Hockenheim. In the, I think I'm in a 2013 DTM? Yeah. I'm like that with some tracks. I was watching someone drive a track the other day, I was like, I cannot work this out, like, and I knew it. I knew where the corners were going, but I just couldn't work out what track he was at. I always find the first corner at Hockenheim's the best reference. For me, that's the most familiar bit. Don't worry about it, man. Like, I've been into Formula One and like racing in general and games and all that for 20 odd years, and I still can't name most corners on most tracks. No idea. Like, everyone's like, oh, they're just going into blah de blah corner. I'm like, what one's that one? Just narrow it down. Does it go left or right? Obviously, DTM and Hockenheim go together very well. Like, that's a good combination. I'm quite enjoying this car, although I am massively slow compared to everyone else. I didn't notice quite how slow I was. Amazing how fortunes can change. It's off the back of a win in the touring cars. So last on the grid in DTM. You need sim racing. I don't think we're going to get any better. Yeah, they all look slightly different. Depends on when they've been modelled, how well they've been modelled. Some have got different assets around the track because they scanned it at a later date or an earlier date. I'm not expecting to get any higher up that table, to be fair. So the DTM cars, I love driving them, but I'm not fast in them. How do I read your... Is it... Now I'm going to look over. Is it Fox E, like Foxy, or is it Fox 1E? Foxel. I don't know. I will sound like an idiot when I try and read usernames out. David's isn't too bad. It was chatting a bit earlier. His one's alright. I can read David. What games do you play, Foxy? I'm going to call you Foxy anyway, because that's what I'm reading it as. Cool. I'm not too boomerish yet, then. I would say, what games do you play? People probably drag me up on that. I probably should be like, what sims do you drive? They're all games. They're all games. Ah, cheers, man. Project Cars 2 was what I wouldn't say started on, but Project Cars 2 was the one that made me re-step back into it. So when I was a kid, I played loads of games, like all the Grand Prix games and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what I did. And I started playing Forza again on Xbox. I didn't have a wheel. I was playing on pad, enjoyed it with a few mates and stuff. And then found this Facebook group now, like, oh, we race on Project Cars. I did a couple of races on controller and couldn't do it. I went out and bought a TMX wheel, which is the T150, the bottom end Thrustmaster, and absolutely loved it. I was like, yeah, this is brilliant. And then about 3 months after that, I bought some low cell ped. I bought a PC. I was like, there's got to be more to this. It was on Xbox. And about 3 months after that, I built a PC. Back when you could actually buy PC parts for reasonable money. Was absolutely loving that. And then I bought like load cell pedals, and then I bought a Fanatec wheel, which I'm currently waiting for someone to get back to me, because they should be buying it off me this weekend, so I can get my direct drive wheel. But Fanatec wheel's done me brilliantly. There's certain cars Project Cars does really well, and the weather's brilliant. Like the weather and the graphics are excellent. Like it does struggle a bit on the original Xbox One. Just get a bit laggy and stuff. Quite well optimized on PC, I found. But some cars are undrivable. The physics is a bit weird. It's like some they've built really well and some they've rushed. Apparently AMS2 is very good. Just built off the Madness engine, so it looks pretty like Project Cars did. Has all the good wear effects, but they've that is really good. The Formula Renault 3.5. I liked that one. I remember that one. No launch control. Now if I use my clutch, is it going to get stuck on like it did in my first race? No, that's good. For me, if you're on PC, Foxy, my recommendation would be to get the original Assetto Corsa and like the DLC, and then you've got a world of everything you can possibly want. So many mods. I apologise for the beeping. I need to turn that off on the radar. Remind me. It's really useful for me, but it's probably absolutely awful to watch. There we go. Hey. I'm out here. Please don't come out here. Oh, nicely done, sir. Yeah, ACC is very good. Like the competition. ACC's the only problem with ACC is it doesn't have a baked-in competition system. Like it's well, it does, but they don't use it to its full potential. It's not got like a ranked, like Raceroom's got ranked, and obviously iRacing's got ranked. You got the competition servers, which run like once every 4 hours or something, and are kind of based on a rank, I think, but. But the drive, like for GT3, GT3 and GT4 driving, it's the best one out there. I've always struggled to get the force feedback to feel how I like it. I can never feel the limit of the grip. Like some sims, you can feel the car like load up. You get a bit more weight on the wheel as it loads up the grip, and then when it kicks, you lose it. But I can't get it to do that in AC. I can't get it to feel it. So that's the only problem I have with it is the that, and it wants your computer to be an absolute beast to be able to run it. Yeah, there's a lot of communities out there running stuff, and they've obviously got like SimGrid dailies and simracing.gp are well worth looking at. They run loads of stuff on those platforms. I don't mind public lobbies. I've had some of the best racing in public lobbies. I've also had some of the worst, but if you go into public lobbies with knowing what you're getting yourself into, absolutely nothing wrong with them. I'm quite a chill racer though. Like, I know my ability ceiling. Like, I know roughly where I can finish in most races, or whatever. And like, if accidents happen. Like, I'll always try and leave racing room. Occasionally, you get the odd idiot that just rubs you the wrong way, but generally, I just laugh the crashes off. So public lobbies for me aren't too bad, but if you're of an angry disposition, I'd stay well away from public lobbies. Yeah, I don't know why Project Cars 2 seems to be the one for that. It must have come bundled in something a little while ago, because like everyone owns Project Cars 2. That's a rather aggressive defensive move there. I know I'm not quick enough to compete in this lobby. I'm just going to give my rating away to people. A bit like I do on iRacing, really. Also, Raceroom, I mean, it's free to download and try out. You get a couple of cars and a couple of tracks to have a go at and see what you think of it. And then if you want to do like the ranked stuff, like the content to do the rookie ranked is like 15 quid or something for the starter pack. It's well worth a look. Like I say, free to download and try. Wait, oh, you can keep that free stuff for as long as you want. Race it as much as you want. It gives you a good idea of what the game drives like and feels like and stuff. Seem to be getting absolutely demolished here, don't I? Should I try doing some actual like racing or something? I have 4 that I play regularly. So I have this, iRacing, ACC and AC. Is that on Raceroom, David? So I like Black Friday, you do the like, I think it was 50 quid to get the premium pack if you bought the in-game currency things, VRP or whatever they're called. And I jumped on that. Just like, I'll just get it all, and then I'll top it up with a track at 4 or 5 quid every now and then when they come out. I haven't actually bought any of the tracks they've released since then, so I still need to get like Brands Hatch GP, Watkins Glen, and the 2 new ones or 3 new ones they've done this week. But that's the good thing about it, you can buy the stages, and if you buy the like starter pack, you can only buy the packs once, but if you buy the starter pack and then you want to get the pro pack or the premium pack, they knock the price of the content of what you already own off the pack. So it's not like you're paying twice for it. You only ever buy it once.